Hello everyone, I am the Sona Lady. I'm going to review Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4, Episode 14. So come join me in my sauna. Yes. Okay, I'm going to start with a clip from Episode 13.
I told myself, do what you're supposed to do. And he was like, what do you mean? When they're going to have a good time?
They all like to party. Mm-hmm. So I would imagine at some point they're going to go to a club.
But she's going there with Martell. And this is single, newly divorced Martell.
Now I'm going to play a clip, an audio from Episode 14, and then I'll explain.
I'm asked one question. So I don't want you to say I asked two parts or nothing like that. Did you touch any girls?
I need to make sure when we say touch, like did I tap somebody, whisper
Did
in
your
ear?
skin touch somebody else's?
If you say this is a touch,
Did your physical being touch somebody else's physical being?
Hold on.
Okay, I played those two clips, and I'm going to play another audio because I'm not understanding why Kimmy said what she said.
Well, the guys went to Atlanta, right? Yeah. So even when the guys went to Atlanta, and Maurice was telling me all the stuff that happened in Atlanta, I was like, well, the first guy's trip ain't go that great, so this one go a little bit better. So all of them were like, this one went a lot better.
Can I ask you a question, Kimberly? Sure. Kimberly Scott. When your husband says that he's going out of town with Martell, that don't make you ever think or feel no kind of way? Considering the past and the history.
It doesn't, you know, Bill. Like, I trust my husband. I was like okay with the trip. I think guys need that time, but if I can't trust my husband to take a guy's trip, then we like in a bad place.
It's like who the guy you going with.
It kind of feels like because of the situation Melody is getting out of, she kind of thinks everybody cheats. Like, she thinks everybody's cheating. Everybody ain't cheating, girl. Like, everybody ain't cheating.
I didn't understand why Kimmy said that when her and Tisha questioned their husbands. Because I think Melody is just giving you a heads up because she's been through it. And, you know, all of y'all feeling the same way. So I think Melody's just trying to help. But on the other hand, maybe she shouldn't. Maybe she should stop because people don't appreciate when you tell them things, they get mad. And when you don't tell them, they get mad. So what are you going to do? But my point is, that's kind of the pot calling the kettle black. Now on with the rest of episode 14.
What's up, people? Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. Like I said, I'm not a speaker or anything like that. I'm a little tipsy because this wine, 13.5. But no, thank you guys for coming out to support Inez Wine. So listen, I got my guys over here, Marceau, Maurice, Big Lou. I guess you guys come on to the front. Now, what going on with Big Lou? Oh, Chris, Fred, come on over here too. So, I can't even get it out.
You got it, dog.
Martell, you couldn't get it all out because you know there's someone you're leaving out. Now another clip that goes with this. Okay, now the audio from Martell leaving his uncle out.
And that's the best you.
Oh, Sam. I'm good, man. I'm finna go, bro. I'm good. Uncle Sam.
You good, man. You good.
Stop.
You good.
Where's the respect? I'm serious.
Where's the respect? Seriously? Did you just say respect?
Uncle Sam. Hold on.
Come on, man. Don't go. Seriously.
Okay, now Martell talking to his mother about the incident.
If it wasn't each other, we wouldn't put it right here, you know? At my event. So that was my issue. Like, dude, why are you getting so upset when we all up in here drinking Inez wine?
I guess when he just rolled up and seen all that beauty in his mama's name, you know, just was overwhelming.
Yeah.
that I would have felt some kind of way too. That I would have felt some kind of way too.
Yeah. So I understand Sam. I understand where he's coming from. To a certain degree. It's a time and place for everything. He got to have some type of control.
Yeah.
But when I apologized, and I said, man, I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah.
It's not like I got anything against you. You should have been like, all right, I feel you. Don't be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now on those audios, I don't like when someone try to tell someone else what to get mad about. Okay, Martell's uncle felt some kind of way. And even though Martell said he was tipsy, he didn't forget to call his friends up. And I don't even know if he thanked Melnica, if he called her up. But, we know he didn't call his uncle up there. And so, with all things considered, we do know that Martell do not put family first. Moving on. Okay, on to Lewis and Tiffany.
Woke up the next morning with a great breakfast.
So where y'all go?
We went to the rage room early that day. And we raged a little bit. Just a little frustration. And sexual frustration.
You raged about sex? You raged about sex? Is that serious?
Huh?
Can you go to a doctor?
Baby.
If you're frustrated to a point where you need to go rage about it, that's just a little thing.
You don't say, oh, yeah, I was planning to go rage about my sexual frustration. Rage Room was presented to us, and I said, you know what? What is my topic? Here the it is, and that's what we made happen. That's all it was.
I got it. So if you felt like you needed to rage about sex, there are things that could happen, to make that more of a priority, right?
Like
just
what?
like work. Okay?
Just like work,
so you're busy in the afternoon. I'm busy in the afternoon. I will cancel a meeting or cancel anything that I have going on to be at our kids' game on time. That's a priority. So if sex is that much of a priority, there's modifications that can be made. If I knew that my husband had that much of a problem with it, there could be real conversations that are had.
Just like anything else, you communicated. Now, if you don't respond after I communicate with you.
Okay, now audio from episode 13, Lewis and the guys talking.
They have an open marriage?
No, not even open to different things.
Open to different things. It's kind of like that wine. You shaking in the legs for it. You know what I'm saying?
What things?
When people say you're open to new things in your relationship, I only think one thing. Good for them. Bravo. Good for you. I want to know, who are these things? And so I guess my question for Lewis would be, what were the exact words that you said in order to make this even possible, Lewis? I might take your advice after all, sir.
Now, I don't know what's going on with Tiffany and Lewis, but to me, Tiffany don't seem to want to be intimate with Lewis. But she do seem to want Martell. Because when they got together, Lewis and Martell, one time, she was flirting with Martell. That's what I saw with Lewis sitting there. So that's my take on it. And that's all I got. So y'all come join me next time in my sauna. Boom. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.